くず星きらめく夢の星さ I wanna be
Stay optimal. Today's anime I'm recommending is called Orange. And no, I'm not talking about the color or the fruit. And the show that I'm recommending has nothing to do with the color or the fruit. Well, you know what? I'm not even done watching it, so maybe this title might make sense to me. But you tell me what you think, how they came up with the name Orange. The show Orange aired July 4th, 2016. The genre of the show is actually drama, romance, school, sci-fi, and shoujo. This show is about a main character named Naho. She receives a letter from herself from 10 years in the future. Her future self is basically telling her past self what to not do in regards to the transfer student named what? Kakaru? I think it was Kakaru. Yeah, Kakaru. That's really it. I mean, I can't really say much without spoiling it. You know, I try not to spoil things when recommending these animes. I want you to actually be able to watch it and not really see what to expect. So I could only just say what I say and give it a CFC rating to give you a good idea of the show. CFC once again means character development, fluent fillers, and compelling plot. So here's the CFC for this show. The first C, I'll give it a 4. Yes, for character development, I'll give it a 4. I'm giving it a 4. I probably would have given it a 3, but I'm giving it a 4 because it's kind of backwards where I'm not saying we saw her develop, the main character, I'm not saying we saw her develop, but based off what her future self says and what her past is doing, I guess you could technically say she developed backwards. So I can't like not count it because, you know, it's kind of like, well, what you were supposed to do you didn't do, and this is where you are now. But based off her past, she's making different moves from the future. So I guess she did develop in a sense, even though it's kind of like, well, in actuality you didn't, and now you're giving it a second chance and blah 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 blah. But I'll give its character development a 4. As for its fluent fillers, I'll give that a 2. Does that mean that that's a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, fillers are quite important, but you won't really see that much fillers. You know, it doesn't really show anything of the future. However, the letters that you're reading is kind of the idea of what's kind of going on, or giving you, filling in the little details and information just a little bit. The letters barely tell you what you need to know, by the way. So I'll just give it a 2 because the fillers wasn't even that much or not enough. You're kind of still in wonder of what's going on and everything. But I didn't even finish the show yet. I'm still working on the way of finishing it. So I might have to do another anime recommendation time for this one. Compelling plot, I'll give it a 3. Don't get me wrong, man. When I first watched the episode, man, her receiving that letter, like, whoop, stoop me, ooh, like how that happened, you know. So I went ahead and clicked on the next episode. But you know, I'm not gonna lie, over time, it's not that the show doesn't become interesting, but there wasn't really enough cliffhangers to make you click on the next episode. But it was still interesting because you still want to see the main character's next move and if she's gonna listen to herself from the future and everything. So I'll give it a 3. And remember, the CFC doesn't determine whether the show is very great or not very great. It's just a rating to give you an idea of what to expect out of the character, the filler, and the compellingness off of it. So if you made it this far to this video, you have officially made it to the end. And I thank you, for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video to a friend who doesn't like anime and who should watch anime. And two will be accepted like that.
I am better than you. My real ones never in twos. Ooh, my real ones never in twos. And I got 9 lives like a cat. What I see you do, I can do it back. I'm a copycat ninja, copy that. Kami Kakashi, with my sis I know.